death row pardon. 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain.
Boo! 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 What the fuck? Man, I was just about to go in. Tish! Come on, we got a session to finish, y'all. Come on, Tish! Wait, hold on. Who the hell is Tish? Girl, I don't know. Okay, ask Janet. Miss Jackson if... You know. Anyway, sorry for the chorus blue balls, everyone, but Miss Morris said, Sister Alanis, your song Ironic, which has received so much airtime on my program throughout the years, even though it's only been 2 hours, 2 years and some change, I think sums up the 5th session. Why? Because these topics that we have covered, from loneliness, aging, and friends, to education, immigration, and the military, they were just as relevant back then when this song came out, and I think to some extent are even more relevant now. I guess this is the most, this has to be the most relevant session I've ever done. And considering I'm a quote-unquote retro bystander, that's saying something. I think. Retro? Relevant session? Get it? Whatever. How ironic wasn't even ironic, which was ironic how unironic the song Ironic was. I don't know, child. Somebody will get it. Anyways, here are my notes for session 5, okay? Now, for On My Own, it is all about how you view it and how you make it. You can wallow in it and let it push you 6 feet under, or you can use it to find out who you are and become a better person, a better friend, a better brother, sister, mother, father, cousin, coworker, or just a better person pretty much in every single aspect of your life. And remember, loneliness remembers what happiness forgets. Thank you, Miss Ward, but loneliness or solitude? The choice is yours. Excuse me. Now, for aging with grace, aging is going to happen, okay? There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to change it. I mean, and I doubt you really want to go the whole Benjamin Button / The Age of Adeline route, which if you do, child, I don't know, go ask Joanne Collins. She knows all about that, okay? Talk about never aging. That one belongs in a goddamn wax museum. But anyways, honey, age slowly, age with dignity, and age with some pride, okay? A little line or gray hair never hurt nobody. For when disaster strikes, don't wait for the disaster to knock on your door or wash up on your feet. Prepare, listen, evacuate if necessary, and do whatever you have to do. Now, for friends, how many of us have them? If you have them, be thankful for them. Treasure them. Cherish them. Not necessarily use, but kind of, get all you can out of them. Ooh, that sounds crazy, but y'all get what I mean by that, okay? Just be thankful for the friends you got. If you don't, honey, take a page from Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce, okay? And from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Or, hell, make Jesus your best friend. Or the Lord. Either one, okay? They're there to listen, and they love and care for you, I think. No, wait, they do. Oh, and don't look at reality TV for standards of friendship. Please don't, since those friendships, like the shows themselves, are quote-unquote fake. Now, for how could you hurt the one you love? Honey, the love, the sweet words, and everything else they did that seems sweet. An abusive relationship is anything but, okay? It starts out sour, but it can turn damn near acidic, okay? Dissolving you and everything else within it, all right? Whatever you do, leave. When you're ready to, of course, leave and do not look back. Now, for citizens versus diaspora versus immigration versus immigrants versus refugees. Let's do that over again. Now, for citizens versus diaspora versus immigrants versus refugees, whether you are still in the country trying to make a way for yourself and for everybody else you have to support and love, or you're trying to venture to another country to make a better life, don't feel ashamed. do what you have to do, but make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, because trust me, the grass is not exactly greener on the other side. If anything, it's a lot more expensive. I mean, AstroTurf ain't exactly what it used to be, but that's a different subject. And hold on, we'll get into that later on. Hold on. Now, for No Child Left Behind, more or less, education comes into many forms, whether it be street smarts or book smarts, or knowledge, so to speak. Learn each one to some extent / quote-unquote degree, and see what you can get out of it. See how you can use it to your advantage in this quote-unquote life that you have in relation to whatever you want to do. Now, for through another person's eyes, perspective is all about whether it affects you directly or the place, and what happened before, during, and after the quote-unquote situation, conflict, dilemma, whatever it is, be it the time. And finally, for to serve or not to serve, the military. Yeah, it is just like civilian life, only it's more rigid, has more rules and regulations, and the culture is a lot more harsher than regular life as a civilian ever could be. Join if you want to, but remember to read the fine print and be sure to ask many questions and make sure that is what you want to do. Oh, child, all right? And with that being said, session 5, it's clipped, it's wrapped, it's over, it's done, period. Whew. Oui, messieurs, dames, la société. C'est bouquet bouquet. Bien fatigué, pas capable, okay? Lord have mercy, I'm tired, people, I can't, but again with the session, but done. Done with it. Over, finish. Session 5, that's a wrap, okay? Oh, and speaking of, ooh, baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby. Yes, Sister Ashanti, my love, Sister Baby, the original baby. All right. Oh, and girl, congratulations on the baby. Look at you. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you, girl. Now, when the wedding gonna come, we don't know, but hell, even if you don't, it is what it is. But I have to say, session 5 definitely took a while. Yes, it took it took almost a year to finish. Why? You already know what it was. Sometimes we take a little bit of time to kind of figure out what we want to do and how we want to go about the episodes. And oddly enough, during the summer, there was a big writer's strike. So I had to take a break in solidarity with their asses. So technically but then again, I wasn't really playing catch up since I was already ahead of time. I don't know where I was going with that, but either way, session 5, I'm done with you. I'm sorry. Gots to go. It's been real. See ya. But with that being said, we can talk about the next session. Yes, session 6. And before I do anything, yes, we have 5 sessions already done in a little under 3 years, or in 2 years and some change. But we also have a redo series as well. Yes, we've started a redo series because Lord knows we had to. Lord knows the way the show is going, I'm going to be done with the show in a matter of 3 years if I don't stop. And besides the redo series, it allows me to go more in depth on the topics I've already covered. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But session 6, baby, y'all already know what's going on, okay? Pre-production is already underway. And the first episode we will be talking about, oh, child. It's an interesting one. It's called Miet, Wife, where we talk about marriage once again, but only we talk about marriage after the ceremony and after the whole consummation of it and after the marriage license. But everything that happens, before the separation and or divorce. Pretty much the intimate details of the marriage, the rules, the roles, the regulations, and of course the interruptions of those who may happen to wander in, who y'all happen to meet out in the streets, or who y'all just Well, y'all been around for quite some time, but, y'all couldn't exactly get together due to, bureaucracy and pay. But we'll get into that. Trust me, we're going to get into that. Don't worry, Sister Diana. R.I.P. Diana. Trust me, we'll touch on y'all in a minute. But when is it going to drop? It could drop next week. It could drop next month. It could drop sometime next year in June. Although chances are it'll drop like it usually does in January, since that's just what we do. Or we might actually extend it to February. Who knows? But anyways, the first episode of Session 6, Episode 1 is titled Miet a Miet, Wife a Wife. So look out for it, and baby, y'all better get ready because these sessions are only gonna get crazier, a lot more personal, and definitely, I can honestly say, a lot more social. So they might be coming out quicker and quicker because who knows, but I'll see y'all then. Session 6, Episode 1, Miet a Miet, Wife a Wife, coming soon, either January or February. Look out for it, boo. Woo!
I just want you to understand.
Understand what?
Well, I understood when you had another.